that weekend, something happened to Mr. Skin.
Oh no.
I hate this name so much.
Mr. Skin. Nothing's better after a hard week of paying zero attention at school than blowing off steam by blowing things up. You, Liam, Damien, Polly, Goggles, and BR69 are having an awesome time drinking and causing destruction of personal property when suddenly everything goes black. You wake up an unspecified amount of time later in the darkness, hazy and chained.
Oh no.
Dude, am I tripping really hard? Are we chained up in a well or something?
From somewhere far above, you hear the shrieking cackles of the Slayer.
Oh, it's them. Nick, have you found a new waifu?
Yeah, you are. And the well is being filled with water, and soon you'll drown. Guess you should be more careful when accepting drinks from strangers.
Now, that sounds like something pussies would do.
Top monster prom tip: never pay attention to what's happening to your drink.
Yeah.
Girl, this is so uncool. I know you have something going on with Damien and Liam, but me? Come on. Empowered woman, empower woman.
Water starts pouring in, but nobody seems especially scared.
If you think about it, this was a pretty shitty plan. I don't need to breathe, and Polly can just phase out. Yeah, why not just stake you through the heart while you're drugged or chop my head off?
Oh, so everyone's a critic now, huh? No, seriously, girl. I'm just going to disappear in a minute and reappear somewhere else. So as far as I'm concerned, the big takeaway from this experience was I got a free drink. And free drugs in that free drink.
And that's all well and good, but you're not sure how resistant to asphyxiation you and your other buddies are. You look around the well. There are tons of coins people have tossed in over the years to make a wish, along with a few random pieces of trash that people decided to discard, or maybe threw them in to also make wishes. Who's to say?
Is that an old pamphlet on Episcopalian principles? Don't know, I was distracted by that rusty iron bear trap.
And I'm just living for this glow-in-the-dark dildo. That was my nickname in high school.
I was sipping a drink, and that is now everywhere.
You should know better.
I know.
Yeah.
This one's on me, literally.
And after you went to all that effort to recover half of it.
Yeah. Wait, maybe we can use them to escape. I feel weakened from the drugs, which is lame, but I bet I can break one person out who can free all of us using these 3 random items. But who should it be? Mr. Skin, you seem to know everyone's business. What do you think?
Ooh, good question. Which of your friends could use an Episcopalian pamphlet, a bear trap, and a dildo to escape from a well? Goggles. Okay. I need to think about this. Definitely Goggles. They're an artist. This well, their canvas, and an Episcopalian pamphlet, bear trap, and dildo, their paints, will be out of here in the blink of an artistic eye. Or are you kidding? BR69 is the best-selling author of the non-fiction work How to Escape from a Well Using Religious Paraphernalia, Hunting Gear, and a Sex Toy. Her moment has finally arrived.
I mean, it's true.
All right.
I keep reading paints as pants, and I'm just like, yes, that's where I store those things.
All right. I'm entering the mind well. I'm there right now. This is real. Goggles and BR69 are here. Who do I trust the most to help me out of this? See, on the one hand, I feel like Goggles will just fall into the bear trap. It's a bear trap. But on the other hand, BR69 is literally on fire and the well is filling with water. So, yeah, Goggles.
Hey, great. Goggles it is then. Get ready to be busted out of your chains with demon strength.
So mote it be. With a flash of devilish muscle, Goggles is now free to begin their brilliant work. Stacking the dildo, the Episcopalian pamphlet, and the bear trap, one on top of another, held together by some of the pennies, Goggles has cobbled together.
My long-lost brother?
The Slayer yells from somewhere above the well.
Is that your silhouette I see, Salil? Yes, it is. And if you don't stop this right now, you'll drown with us.
Quick as a flash, the Slayer stops the water and jumps down into the well. Damien steals the keys off of her, knocks her out, frees the rest of you, and all 6 of you escape from the well.
Damn, I'm strong. Good choice, Mr. Skin, for telling me how I should use my amazing strength. Fucking hate it. Well done, Goggles, as well. Truly, that sculpture was incredibly beautiful. It belongs in a modern art exhibit. It's at least the 2nd or 3rd most beautiful sculpture made of an Episcopalian pamphlet, bear trap, and dildo I've ever seen in my life.
Dartown prequel.
No, not that thing. Ugh. Oh, no.
And I like the part where we made the Slayer look like an idiot. and where I got a free drink and free drugs with it.
It looks like a win-win-win-win-win-win situation because all 6 of you walked away winners. But most importantly, you and Goggles both win +3 boldness. And you all walk away alive or in the afterlife or undead or whatever.
You have 14 boldness. That's
I
terrifying.
know. I should be going after Polly. Yet, here I am. Everybody chooses a part of their body. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking. Look, we all know what I'm going to say. Right?
Proceed.
Right? Like, we all know, right?
Yes.
Anyway, yeah, so butthole. Bree, what do you go for?
My incinerated penis.
Valid.
Okay, yeah. I don't know why. It's just put into my head the image of Darth Vader and Mustafa.
Oh,
no! It's over, penis. I have the high ground. Don't try it. And Goggles.
Middle finger.
Player orders decided based on how bearable it would be to live from now on with an extra unit of that part of your body attached to your forehead.
Yeah, I'm
You'll be
last
fine.
here.
Yeah, all right, you're last. I'm pretty close to second to last, I think, with the butthole on the forehead.
Yeah, no, I don't want to be shitting out of my head.
I don't think we even need a poll on this. Goggles wins.
No, I mean, in fairness, you could wink horribly at people if you had a butthole on your forehead.
Oh, no. Nobody wants to be butthole winking. Everybody was butthole winking. No.
But anyway, for the middle finger on your forehead, you could be a unicorn on demand.
Well, you could with the penis as well, I suppose, but...
To the auditorium!
That day, while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you figurative oral sex. Your performance is intense and inspiring. Google grapefruit technique. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards.
I mean, not. Unfortunately, I don't think the grapefruit meme being remembered for generations is a good thing.
You gain +2 creativity. You see Damien beating the piss out of a goblin, like he always does when he's depressed. You go over and ask him what's up. Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Okay, a good outfit. I want that belt buckle. It's this whole heir to the throne of hell thing. It's really bumming me out. I hate being a prince of hell, and I'm gonna hate being a king of hell even more. I mean, how am I supposed to rebel against authority when I am the authority? Ugh, not even beating the piss out of this goblin is cheering me up.
Damien continues to beat the piss out of the goblin, but his heart clearly isn't in it.
I mean, is there anything rad I can do as king of hell? Like, literally anything. You're forgetting about the ultimate way to fight authority. Total war. And kings have harems, and I definitely join yours. I feel like we have to go with total... Well, I have to go with total war because, you know...
Bold.
This dude likes to fight. Yes, no white pants for beating up goblins.
Yeah, you're not going to come while you're beating up a goblin.
Depends how much you hate goblins.
Oh, no.
Good God.
Oh.
Oh yeah, war. I totally forgot about war. Probably because my dads are such lame asses. They keep going on about what's the word? Diplomancy? Duplomonkey? My brain has just hung at the word the dads. I'm just like, okay, excellent. How many?
Well, congrats on your brain for the big penis.
Diplomacy? Am I saying that right? Diplomacy?
No, it's diplomancy. It's a magic to do with the musician Diplo.
That checks out. Whatever. I'll have it taken out of the dictionary when I'm king. Suck on that, Webster.
Damien's so excited he even stopped strangling that goblin. It sends you a massage coupon as a thank you. You gain +2 smarts and +1 boldness. Mr. Skin.
I hate it. I just hate it every time.
How much money have I got? Only 5 money. I'm not going to the bathrooms this time then because someone set up a shop in it.
Banned from the bathrooms for being too poor.
I want to increase my boldness, I guess. Let's go outdoors.
Yeah, I think it's bathroom is boldness.
That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full hour crazy. Everything is fine until Juan, the small magical Latino cat, asks, "What do you think you're doing?" Damn, you didn't remember. You suck at dancing. But you decide to go all in and pretend it's a new dance move, apparently called the Groovy Musaka. Juan looks at you and he asks you to teach him the Groovy Musaka. In no time, half the party is following your steps, enjoying the Groovy Musaka all together. It's a party to remember. You gain +2 fun and a cool story to tell your grandkids someday. You catch Miranda monologuing about her problems to no one. I'm such a sly dog, I caught her monologuing. She often does this. It's like she's accustomed to having a royal scribe following her everywhere she goes.
Oh, whatever shall I do about my army? We haven't had a proper war in months, and the soldiers are becoming ever so anxious. Well, I've got a king of hell over there somewhere for you. I tried sending the servants to give them tummy rubs, and even putting extra leaves and sticks in their cages, but they just kill the servants with the sticks. I never thought managing an entire branch of the military would be so challenging. How can I possibly keep my soldiers entertained?
Divide them in half and make them fight a practice war or 1,000 pinatas. I gotta...
Viva Sec Pinata.
I think the first one is smart and the second one is fun.
Yeah, I gotta do it. 1,000 pinatas.
You know my kingdom's living pinatas then? No? Then Divine Providence must have guided your suggestion.
I have just destroyed Viva Pinata. Those poor cute little animals are about to be utterly demolished.
I mean, wasn't that the entire gameplay anyway?
I think so. Each year, hundreds of peasants are required by law to volunteer to be stuffed with candy and suspended from ropes throughout the palace.
Oh,
Good God!
goals.
To be stuffed with candy and suspended from ropes throughout the palace, or to be able to order people to do this?
I too want to be suspended from a rope and stuffed.
Visiting dignitaries are invited to take a few ceremonial whacks, but we always have more pinatas than we can use. I'm sure Daddy would be happy to lend me 1,000 pinatas to keep my army happy. A splendid idea indeed.
I don't have 1,000 pinatas.
She'll make it happen.
There's no reason you should feel guilty about this at all. You gain +2 boldness and +1 smarts.
16 boldness!
Bold.
Jesus!
I'm broke, so no point in going shopping. The gym, maybe?
That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain +2 charm.
Nice.
You're wandering down the hallway reading Dragon Heat as discreetly as you can, which apparently isn't very, because Polly and Vera clock this immediately.
Are you actually reading an erotic fan fiction about dragons? Because we love Dragon Heat. I'm all about 19th century Russian literature, but Ghost Girl can't say no to some erotic fanfic, am I right? I've literally been working on my Morgana Bond Breast Reach cosplay all week. Oh
This
no.
is Fire Emblem?
I'm literally working on a cosplay of Super Blue. While I'm playing this. Don't worry about why.
I'm immediately worried about why.
Speak for yourself, Polly. I don't. I've never. Okay, fine, maybe a red dragon heat, but don't go around just telling people. We're clearly safe with her. A fellow Dracofar can always be trusted. Are you sure? I mean, anyone into Dragon Heat must have a wicked mind. 297 chapters and counting, and it still manages to amaze me with all new levels of wrong. Yeah, right. I fucking love it. Yeah, I must admit, I'm a bit vanilla when it comes to fave chapters.
I refuse to believe that Polly is vanilla in any situation.
No.
Mine is the one where Harold McDonghart, Horace the Hydra, and the deranged Draco Delacourt have to rest at an inn after the Choking Bay adventure, only to discover they just have one available bed. Classic fanfic trope.
Wait, Delacourt, isn't that Liam's surname?
Yes?
Oh my god,
dear.
Polly is about to say the exact same thing you just said.
There's only one bed. The classic fanfic trick that never fails.
Now you get to experience the horror of finding out the writers had exactly what you had in mind. At least it's not fucking Dial Town, where that's where I had it.
Yes, that one was good. I personally prefer the one where Vanessaria unmasks her masked savior after a passionate kiss, only to discover it's herself, and then they totally bang.
I can't believe self-cest has come up twice.
I'm not a fan of time travel, but sign me up for some good self-cest.
It keeps coming up!
Yep.
What about you, BR69? What's your favourite story arc? Nothing to worry about. You'll just be revealing your inner kinks to us. No pressure. Easy, the Sexcalibur arc, where they want to discover the chosen one who can control the mythical Sexcalibur dildo, and they have a super orgy so everyone can have their turn with the dildo. What about this exclusive chapter I've written myself? Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do it. Damn it.
Aw.
What?
Let me see. Vera takes the pages from your hands and they both start reading.
What? This is just the characters working together in a coffee shop. It makes 0 sense. And then you go and throw in some centaurification for no reason.
Centaurs could work in coffee shops if they want.
I think that's transformation into a centaur.
Centaurs can still have jobs in a coffee shop.
I mean, no one said they couldn't. Now they're a K-pop band, and they just met 2 directions, and they were sold to them. I think I've heard.
No. Fucking Wattpad here now.
This is poor fanfic 101. You can't choose whatever stupid thing you like and make it happen. That's for D&D.
Wow. Isn't that fanfiction's whole thing?
At least you can't do that. And they expect to impress us.
Okay, now they have a point. And they've left. It's okay to spend your free time how you see fit, but maybe you should learn what to show off and what to keep to yourself. The cost of that lesson has been -2 smarts and -1 charm. Oof, brutal.
Oh, wow.
Ow.
Everybody chooses a brand. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking. Okay, I've made my choice. Here's Cursedness.
A piece of iron in a fire.
God damn it. And goggles.
Hobbycraft.
So we have his Cursedness, a bit of metal and fire, and Hobbycraft. Player order is decided based on how silly a mascot for the selected brand would be. If the selected brand already has a mascot, compare it to the imaginary mascots of the other brands. Start debating now.
Do you have a mascot, Nick?
I don't, but imagine.
It would probably be a diaper.
What? No, it would be Holy the Hole. Holy the Hole. What is metal rod in fire? What is metal rod in fire industry? Big metal rod in fire. What's their mascot?
Carlag.
Okay, Goggles, what is the Hobbycraft mascot?
But there is no Hobbycraft mascot as far as I know, so it should probably be, I don't know,
A sentient ball of yarn. I've got to say, Karlak is the least silly option on here, right?
Nick won, then it was me, then it was Brie.
Yes, I win.
I think all of us lost, to be honest.
Mr. Skin.
Ah, no.
You love to see it.
No, I don't.
Oh my god, who is this? I want my genocide waifu, but on the other
Hey!
hand, oh, my genocide waifu.
But Damien's right there.
But on the other hand, I need a genocide waifu.
But Damien.
I'm sorry, I must go for the genocide waifu. You come
No.
upon Damien sneering at Miranda's elaborate silverware spread while her eating serfs chow down obediently at a neighboring table.
I still don't get why you collect all these stupid forks and spoons and shit. I mean, even the knives don't really look that deadly. Silly boy, this silverware is not for killing. Things can be for stuff other than killing? That's lame as hell. Basically useless. I mean, you don't even eat. Your serfs do it for you. Well, of course they
How does
do.
that even work?
Energy transference? Monarch magic? Oh, fucking no.
Monarch magic gets sausage fingers.
But they're not even using any of your silverware. Naturally they aren't. Serfs must eat with their hands, as befits the lower classes. So you're saying the silverware collection has no practical purpose? Things have practical purposes?
These two could go round and round like this forever unless you say something to resolve the dispute. Lay off Miranda, Damien. What about your collection of exotic corpses?
That's different. Those corpses are useful. Useful for what? For holding down important documents? He's just collecting paperweights. What important documents? Documents about very important... Ah, fine. I guess I don't use the stupid corpses for anything. I just stack them in a shed and occasionally dress them in silly costumes. There, are you happy? Extremely.
That's what you do with corpses, isn't it?
Yeah. Whatever, I'm gonna go play with my corpses.
You stay behind with Miranda to admire her collection. She even teaches you how to use the romance fork. Smooth. All right, Goggles.
Why am I aiming for an absolute dumbass? Now, let's go and investigate this.
Blue demon, blue demon. You find Dahlia holding the twisted remains of what once might have been a fork. She snarls at you welcomingly. Oh, wow.
Oh, damn.
Calm down, everyone. Calm down, everyone.
No, absolutely not. No calm.
This is partly a message to myself and to chat. All right. I haven't voiced one in a while, I guess. Thank double Satan your ear. I seem to have destroyed my fork by holding it with too much determination.
Oh, so they've fallen out of Undertale.
I now face my salad completely unarmed. But you, Goggles, you have the power to save me. Please, lend me your fork in this time of need.
Excuse me.
I mean, it's just a fork. You hand yours to Dahlia. She accepts it as if it is an ancient and powerful weapon. The poets will remember this day. I can never truly repay you for aiding me in my battle against Salad, but I can try. Please, take one of my weapons in trade. I insist. You are kind of looking forward to just eating lunch like a normal person, but a free weapon is a free weapon. You select.
The double blades of Abraxas, Doom of the Heavens, World Ravener, totally not cafeteria legal, or the spoon.
The spoon. Dishes love that shit. She's so tall.
She is.
Yes.
I'll be in my bunk.
What?
Nothing.
Oh no. Not cafeteria legal double blades for Abraxas, Doom of the Heavens, World Ravener, because, you know, fuck it.
Breaking the law. Breaking the law. An unorthodox choice for an eating utensil, but I won't second guess you. The double blades are yours. You'll show her. You take the double blades in both hands and proceed to seriously fuck up your Sloppy Joe. I was wrong to doubt you. Never before have I seen a Sloppy Joe reconstitute itself into a screaming meat creature.
Skills.
Your eating techniques are beyond the comprehension of any sane mind. I've heard that before. She's got that right. You defeat your meat creature in single combat, desecrate its corpse, eat half of it, and put half in a Tupperware for later.
Hell yeah.
For the rest of your life, meat is scared of you. Fuck yeah. You gain +4 boldness.
Holy shit.
Boldness levels are off the charts now.
I'm very sad I cannot speak to the tall blue demon.
I'm
lady.
sorry.
Friend Paulina, please correct me if I have misunderstood, as I am still new to these customs.
Loving that Hawaiian shirt.
I love that shirt so much.
But it is my understanding that the cafeteria is designated for the consumption of calories by those organic beings who need them to live.
Heck yeah.
And these tables are to put aforementioned calories on in order to be consumed.
You got it, little robot buddy.
But you seem to be dancing on top of this table, therefore preventing your fellow students from using it for its designated function.
Nailed it.
And you are encouraging other students to do the same as confetti rains down from the ceiling and multiple disco balls flash blindingly. And your music is very loud, which is why you are shouting over it.
See? You understand way more than you think. You're crushing it. Like I'm crushing this rave.
But from my understanding, the outdoors location is designated for raves. Cafeteria is for food consumption. Disrupting the ability to consume food in a space designated for food consumption is not very nice, and I believe you should stop.
Food consumption sounds like a Victorian disease that only affects food.
Food tuberculosis.
Well,
Fainting.
I believe that that's lame and dumb, and I can't stop, and I won't stop partying, so I'm just going to keep partying.
They seem to be at a standstill. Time to step in and turn the tide.
Okay, Polly should keep raving, Calculester. The raw intensity of this rave is powering the whole cafeteria by itself. Renewable energy, bitches. Or Calculester is right. You know what? I'm siding with Polly here.
Are we just slowly revealing Nick has a vor fetish? Where'd you get slowly?
Yeah.
You know what they say in the vor kink circles? If you can't beat 'em, eat 'em.
I'm selecting the option of guessing I ever heard that.
Polly's rave is generating electricity.
Duh. This rave got all the cafeteria lights turned on. That's why they call it, wait for it, lit. That's one for the Gen Zs.
I have in fact heard this terminology used by my fellow students, but misinterpreted it as a colloquialism meaning cool.
Colloquialism's actually a colloquialism. I mean, cool is actually a colloquialism.
That took me a moment to process.
Error, 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 error.
My brain
Please,
effed up.
Calculus can cope with me, so... And my crypto nonsense, so I'm sure he's more resilient than that.
Now that I understand that you are actually endeavoring to stop global warming by generating your own electricity, I can appreciate the necessity of this lit rave.
Woohoo! Yeah, totally what you just said. You know what else would stop global warming? If you put that dick emoji up on your screen and set the tone for some really juvenile jokes.
It is Dick! Like so.
Yeah.
That won't actually stop global warming, but using public transportation more and eating less meat will, so you make a mental note to do those things. Polly would love you even more than she does now, which is a lot, because you just nailed that situation.
Holy shit.